passion, we implore you.
These gentlemen must make their choice before you. In the meantime, we tacitly ignore you. They have chosen to, that leaves you plenty to us and we. But ye are more than 20 till then. Enjoy your daunted body and sing.
With pleasure, nobody contradicente. With sorrow we've nothing to do. And care is nothing to poo-poo. And jealousy yellow, unfortunate fellow, we drown in the shimmering blue. And jealousy yellow, unfortunate fellow, we drown in the shimmering blue.
That's our Valkyrie, it's quite honorary, the trade that we ply. For gallantry noted, since we were short-coated, to duty devoted, our Sago and I. When morning is breaking, our couches forsaking, to greet their awakening, with carols we come, and so
our boys to disclose to be indelicate.
But how do they propose to let him partially select for them amazed?
these handkerchiefs upon our eyes be good enough to bind, and take good care that both of us are absolutely blind. And we, with all convenient dispatch, will undertake to marry any two of you we catch.
Surely undertake to marry any two of us we catch. Are you leaving? Can you see me?
Dark right-minded players play so.
Conduct ladies, they are cheating, surely they deserve a beating. Yes, too much is mean and smoking, conduct such is truly shocking. You can fly!
It's too much happy.
From the sunny Spanish shore, the noble Duke of Plaza tore,
And his grace is Duchess true. And his grace is private come to Venetia's shores have come, to Venetia's shores have come.
and if ever they get back to Spain, they will never cross the sea again. They will never cross the sea again.
Simply not on that note.
The Spanish shore, the noble Duke of Plaza tore,
And for his grace is Duchess staunch and true.
And his grace's daughter too.
For his grace's own particular drum, to Venetia's shores will come, to Venetia's shores will come.
if ever they get back to Spain, they will never cross the sea again. They will never cross the sea again. They will never cross the sea again. At last, we have arrived at our destination. This is the Ducal Palace, and it is here that the Grand Inquisitor resides. Although, as a Castilian Hidalgo of 95 portraits, I regret that I was able to pay my statement for the horse. As a Castilian Hidalgo, that is then I should have become a short drive. I should have hoped that the omission was not slight. We very much lucky that it was so, and so would you. Where are the Bombardiers who will have the honour of meeting us here, so that our visit to the Grand Inquisitor might begin becoming a state?
Your Grace, the halberdiers are mercenary people, stipulated for a trifle on account.
How tired. And the band who will have the honour of meeting us. I don't see how we can possibly bring it in.
Yes, we don't have possibilities. We are not far from not.
My child. Please. Now, my dear, that magnificent surprise. My most agreeable to see to reveal to you this girl in Venice.
A secret which for state reasons has been necessary to preserve for over 20 years. Arms up. Okay, here we go. A crash of jumps, a flash of lights, like golden hooks flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness. I was left alone. Harmony. I love my cast. And in the we don't have Andrew Lloyd Webber thrusting simple harmonies up our bottoms. With the wonders of Mr. Gilbert and Sullivan, which I believe is about to start. How very exciting. And oh, Sonny Spanish, here we go. Here we are! Venice again. Venice, where I do party nothing.
But when the way his regiment ran his place was at the fore, and celebrated, cultivated, cultivated nobleman, the Duke of Toro. In the first and foremost flight, you always found that night, that celebrated, cultivated, underrated nobleman, the Duke of Toro. He always showed the way, that very knowing, overflowing, easygoing paladin, the Duke of Toro. That very knowing, overflowing, easygoing paladin, the Duke of Toro.
To assume the functions of royalty. And a very nice little lady she is too. Allow me.
No.
Naughty temper.
Please, you must make some allowance. Perhaps Her Majesty's head is a little turned by her access of dignity.
I might have wished that Her Majesty's access of dignity had turned it in my direction. Unfortunately, I believe there is some little doubt as to His Majesty's whereabouts.
Doubt as to his whereabouts, and we may yet be saved.
A doubt? No doubt at all. He is here, in Venice, plying the modest but picturesque calling of a gondolier. Why, I see him every day. I can give you his address. In the entire annals of our history, there is no circumstance so entirely free from all kind of any possible doubt whatever.
Thank goodness for that.
Listen, and I'll tell you about it. So, pay attention, this is I stole the prince and I brought him here and I left him gaily prattling with a highly respectable gondolier who promised the royal babe to rear and teach him the trade of a timony with his own beloved bratling. Both of the babes were strong and stout, considering all things clever. Of that there is no manner of doubt, no probable possible shadow of doubt, no possible doubt whatever.
No possible doubt whatever.
But owing and much disposed to fear to a terrible taste for tippling, that highly respectable gondolier could never declare with a mind sincere which of the two was his offspring dear, and which the royal stripling. Which was which he could never make out, despite his best endeavour. Of that there is no manner of doubt, no probable possible shadow of doubt, no possible doubt whatever.
No possible doubt whatever.
Time sped, and when at the end of the year I saw that infant cherished, that highly respectable gondolier was lying a corpse on his humble bier, I dropped a grand inquisitor's tear. That gondolier had perished, a taste for drink combined with gout had doubled him up forever. Of that there is no manner of doubt, no probable possible shadow of doubt, no possible doubt whatever.
No possible doubt whatever.
But the children followed his old old career, that statement can't be parried. Of a highly respected... Married? You don't mean to say that you are married?
Oh yes, we're all married.
What, both of you? All four of us? Bless my heart, extremely awkward.
You don't mind, I suppose?
You were not thinking of either of us for yourself, I presume. Oh, Giuseppe, look at who you was! His heart!
I wasn't! You mustn't laugh at me. It's a liberty. I don't think you know who I am.
Not we, indeed. We are jolly Gondoliers, the sons of Baptista Palmieri, who led the last revolution. We are Republicans, heart and soul, and we hold all men to be equal. As we abhor oppression, we abhor kings. As we despise vainglory, we despise rank. As we detest effeminacy, we detest wealth. We are Venetian Gondoliers, your equals in everything except our calling, and in that at once your masters and your servants.
Well, bless my heart, how unfortunate. But one of you may be Baptisto's son, for all I know to the contrary. But the other is no less a personage than the only son of the late King of Barataria.
What? The King of Barataria?
Robert, but which is it? I hardly think it matters. Since you are both Republicans and hold kings in detestation, of course you'll abdicate at once. Good morning!
Don't do that!
On her dainty feet, and endless stocks of beautiful frocks. And as much as she likes to eat,
Oh, 'tis a glorious thing I think to be a regular royal queen. No half and half affair, I mean no half and half affair, but a regular royal queen.
Whenever she condescends to walk, be sure she'll shine at that. With a haughty stare and a nose of the earth like a well-born aristocrat. And elegant high society talk, she'll bear away the bell with a how-do-do and a how-are-you, and I trust I see you well.
Oh, 'tis a glorious thing I mean to be a regular royal queen. No half and half affair, I mean no half and half affair, but a right down regular royal queen.
and noble lords will scrape and bow and double themselves in two, and open their eyes in blank surprise at whatever she likes to do. And every boy will roundly vow she's fair as flowers in May, and say, how clever, at whatsoever she condescends to say. Oh, 'tis a glorious thing that means to be a regular royal queen. No half and half affair, I mean no half and half affair, but a regular royal queen. Oh, 'tis a glorious thing I mean to be a regular royal queen. Right down regular royal by a gentleman of quality. Reply, sing as one individual, as I find I'm a king. To my kingdom I bid you all, I'm aware you object to pavilions and palaces, but you'll find I respect your Republican fallacies, but you'll find I respect your Republican fallacies as well. As they know we object to pavilions and palaces, how can they respect our Republican fallacies? Away we cross the Barbara, away, 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 where the roses blow, the winter roses blow, where the roses blow, emphasis. Act upon it if you can, take my counsel, happy man, act upon it if you can,
And we brought your words to the tent, we've lost army, and we don't to tent, to return our curiosity stronger. We waited for long till we could wait longer. Now it was a sight. Existence was smooth and we wanted variety. Existence was slow and we wanted variety. Yes, we wanted variety. So here we are at the list of our lives. And so far we brought your voice to the tent. We lost army and we don't to tent to return our day. And we brought your words to the tent, we lost army and we don't to tent to return our day. Curiosity stronger. We waited for long till we could wait longer. Now it was a sight. Existence was smooth and we wanted variety. Existence was slow and we wanted variety. Yes, we wanted variety. So here we are at the list of our lives. And so far we brought your voice to the tent. We lost army and we don't to tent to return our day.
This polite attention touches heart of you
And heart of Duchess who resigned their pet
with profound regret.
She of beauty was a model, just like her mother.
A tiny tiddle toddle, and at 21
She's excelled by none.
at 21
She's excelled by none. 21.
she's excelled by now. She comes to claim the royal hand. Proclaim their places only double this for the king who rules this goodly land. Give praise and bless his man. I could be so good as to inform the Grand Inquisitor that His Grace, the Duke of Plaza Toro, Limited, has arrived and seeks
Desires.
and demands an audience with their majesties. And now, my child, prepare to receive the husband to whom you were united all those years ago under such exciting and romantic circumstances.
Who is it? There are two of them.
It is true that at present His Majesty is a double gentleman, but as soon as the circumstances of his marriage are ascertained, he shall ipso facto boil down to a single gentleman, thus presenting a unique example of a man who becomes both single and a married individual by the same operation.
I think I can think of at least one other instance.
He couldn't have been a Plaza Toro.
Oh, couldn't he?
Well, whatever happens, I shall of course be a dutiful wife. But I can never love my husband.
No, I don't know, my dear. It's remarkable the sort of unprepossessing person one can love if one puts one's mind to it.
My love was a little uncalled for, don't you think? Little cruel, perhaps. Maybe a bit far, I venture to say.
Oh, it was very difficult, my dear, but I said to myself, that man is a duke, and I will love him. Several of my relatives bet I couldn't, but I did. Oh, I did. Desperately. What's happened to my voice? On the day when I was wedded to your admirable smile, I acknowledge that I dreaded an explosion of his ire. For his temper was volcanic, and his temper was volcanic, and I didn't dare revolt, for I feared a thunderbolt. I was always very wary, for his temper was a fury, and his rhyme vocabulary most unpleasantly unmatched to the thunder of his laughter. I knocked under like a martyr, when intently he was fuming. I was gently unassuming, when reviling me completely. I was smiling very sweetly. I was smiling very sweetly, very sweetly. In the very best and letting back the very worst. That is how I tried to tame your brave progenitor at first. If you give the very best and getting back the very worst. That is how I tried to tame your brave progenitor at first. Sorry, you took my own strength. But I found determined reliance on my threatening appearance, and a resolute defiance of marital interference, and a gentle intimation of my firm determination to see what I could do to be wife and husband too, was the only thing required for to make his temper supple, and you couldn't have desired a more reciprocating couple, never merely to be wooing. We were peeling, we were cooing, when I merely from him parted. We were nearly broken-hearted, when in sequel reunited. Come here, dear. That's right. We were equally delighted. I said equally. We were equally delighted, So we double-shotted guns and colours, nailed her to the mast. I claimed your insignificant progenitor at last. So we double-shotted guns and colours, nailed her to the mast. I claimed your insignificant progenitor at last.
A nobleman shady, who is blazing in the lustre of unaccustomed pocket money. A nobleman shady, who can look back upon 95 quarterings of noble lineage. It is not every nobleman who has 95 quarters a year. I mean, who can claim to look back upon 95 of them? And all this, just as I've been floated at a premium of 5!
Your Majesty is surely unaware that directly your father came before the public, he was applied for over and over again.
Oh, my dear. Her Majesty's father was in the habit of being applied for over and over. And applied for pretty urgently, too, sometimes. Again, long before he was registered under limited liability. Unhappy commoners and add to their enjoyment. Affords a man of noble rank genial employment. Hard attempts we offer you examples illustrative. The work is light, and I may add, it's most remunerative. Oh, better than drugs. All titles and orders from mayors and recorders I get, and they're highly delighted.
They're highly delighted.
MPs, baronetted, champ colonels gazetted, and second-rate aldermen knighted.
Yes, aldermen knighted.
Foundation stone laid, I find very plain. It adds a large sum to my making.
A sum to his makings.
At charity dinners, the best of speech spinners, I get 10% of the takings.
1/10 of the takings. I present any lady whose conduct is shady, or smacking of doubtful propriety.
Doubtful propriety.
When virtue would wash her, I take, whitewash her, and launch her in first-rate society.
First-rate society.
I recommend makers of clumsy dressmakers, their fit and their finishing touches.
Their finishing touches.
A sum in addition, they pay for permission to say that they make for the Duchess.
They make for the Duchess. Those pressing veilers, the ready-made tailors put me as their great double barrel.
Their great double barrel.
I allow them to do so, though Robinson Crusoe and Jim, and they're wearing apparel.
Such wearing apparel.
I sit by selection upon the direction of several companies' bubble.
All companies bubble.
As soon as they're floated and freely banknoted, I'm pretty well paid for my trouble.
Very paid for his trouble. From Vegas to Reno, I play at casino, and I by no means a beginner.
She's not a beginner.
To one of my station, the remuneration, 5 pennies a night and my dinner.
And wine with the dinner.
I write letters blatant on medicine's patent, and use any other you mustn't.
Believe me, you mustn't.
And how my complexion derives perfection from somebody's soap, which it does.
It certainly doesn't. We're ready as witness to anyone's fitness to fill any place or
Hold a place of preferment. We're often in waiting and junket or fating, and sometimes attended interment.
we enjoy an interment.
In short, you swindle the spark of a swindle of simpletons into your clutches, yes, into your clutches. Or hoodwink a debtor, you cannot do better than trot out the dual for a
Duke or a Duchess. Their Majesties sent to greet me? No. The town illuminated? No. Refreshment provided? No. A royal salute fired? No. Triumphal arches erected? No. The bells set ringing?
Well, I'll take off anything else within reason.
Oh, no. A royal salute to my daughter? It costs so little.
Papa, I don't want to salute.
Yes, she does.
When it is decided which of us is entitled to take that liberty, your daughter shall have all the salutes she could possibly desire.
Mother has been found. She will declare to silver clarion sound the rightful king. Let him forthwith be crowned. She will give her
this moment mentioned.
his foster mother.
Is he the king, or this my brother? Speak, woman, speak! Speak, woman, speak!
The royal prince was by the king entrusted to my fond care, ere I grew old and crusted. When traitors came to steal his son reputed, my own small boy I deftly substituted. The villains fell into the trap completely. I hid the prince away, still sleeping sweetly. I called him son with pardonable slyness. His name, Louis. Behold his royal highness.
Is this indeed the king? Oh, wondrous revelation! Oh, unexpected in the
massive round of applause for St John's College, who have put up with us so well. Thank you so much.